Okay, so I've not been on in forever. We are all still here, alive, and doing fine. I've just been trying to fill up my Etsy store and doing other things. So, doing a yarn video today is not probably what you expected, but it's what you're going to get. So, however you make your slip knot, what I'm going to show you today, because I've been learning so much in crocheting for my store, is how to do your first and second row on crochet at the first go through. So normally you would chain on, right? Stick with me. There's a reason for my madness. And then you would come back through and do your double crochet or whatever. Now, let me just tell you, this is normally where people go through to chain or to do their stitching, right? Okay, I flip it over, and this is like the scales or the humps on the back of the alligator. I go through those, and I want to show you why. So if you're going through those, yes, I hold my hook and everything different than everybody else. I don't know. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to my madness. My thumbs do a lot when I'm crocheting, and I'm purposely trying to go slow so y'all can see what I'm doing. What happens when you go through these bumps on the back? Instead of going through the V area that you're used to going through, is that your finished edge is going to look so much nicer. And then there's one other thing I want to show you while we're here. When you're at the end of a row, I chain one and then flip it for whatever stitch I'm doing. And then I go into this very first one, that one, and it just leaves a nicer straight edge up the side. All right, now let me show you why I went through the bumps. Look at that edge. Your edge is going to be nice and smooth instead of all ripply. All right, so that was that. Now, what I actually got on to show y'all today. Okay, make your slip knot, and then this is crocheting first and second at the same time. Let's see if we can do this, and if I stay right here, I will be hopefully in focus. So it usually takes, I don't think I'm all the way back to the start. There we go. It usually takes me 2 chains to equal 1 double crochet. So 1, 2. Don't get tight on this. I am a very tight crochet person, and that's what part of the reason I think why my gauge is so nice and even. But I'm trying to learn to loosen up. You're going back to that very first bump. You're going to go through there, pull up 1. Now, normally in double crochet, this is where you'd pull off 2, wrap, pull off 2. Only pull off 1, just that 1. That is the next stitch you're going to go into. So however you need to do it, I'm going to hold my thumb right there on that stitch. Okay? It's this stitch that we just did. And we're going to wrap, and now we're going to do the regular double. Pull off, wrap, pull off. I'm going to wrap. Remember I said this was the very next one? So I'm going to go in there. Can you see where I'm going in? I'm going to go into that one right there at the top. Just going to slide that over, pull up one. This right here is my next chain start. All right, so now we're going to take off one. I'm going to hold that so I know that's where I'm going next. I'm going to wrap, take off two, wrap, take off two. Wrap, go into the one I just showed you. All right, pull it through. So we just pulled through, so this one right here is going to be the top of my next stitch. So we're going to pull off just that one. Okay, then we're going to wrap and do our double. You can do the same thing with singles, half doubles, and all that. I'm just showing you this one because this is the one I learned just last night. So I'm going into that top one, pulling through one. This is my next top one right here. The reason I'm going through this and doing it so slowly, I'm going to hold that with my finger and thumb so I know which one it is because I had to watch several videos before I found one where it clicked in my head. So I'm going to go in that top one, pull. Now, this top one is my next one because it's where I just pulled. Do you see how nice and straight and stacked that is? That is my chain and my double crochet all at once. I don't have to count and make sure that I got it right or anything. Holding on to that one and then doing a double crochet. Okay, going into that top one. Letting out just the top. And don't get it too tight. You get it too tight and it's going to start curving all over the place. This you could use for Afghans and stuff. Just the top one, remember. Trying real hard to stay in the screen and everything for you. So I'm going to hold that one because it's my next one. There and there. This would work good for the bindings on hats, sock caps and stuff, because you're going to find it is stretchy. Whoops, I think. Oh, let me show you something too. If you get messed up and you're not sure which one to go into, take it out, put your hook in any one down here. I could go all the way back to this one, okay, and then just pull it out. Then that's your top one right there. So just go back and go again. And after a bit, you're going to know where that top one is. Like I said, I did this last night to do 2 arms for one of those flat door frogs, and I did not have to go back and watch it again this morning. Okay, and you just keep going. Whoops, oh, I did that. I went off. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me do another one. Go through that top one, let off just one, and I'm going to show you something here. See how it's all curvy and it's getting smaller? That's because I went through this one twice. So anytime that you see that it's getting curved on you or something like that, do what we did. Go back, pop a couple out, and start again. But anyway, it's really easy, y'all. You just gotta get used to going in that top one, pulling, and then just pull off just one. And I think that's what I kept getting messed up on last night when I was trying to do this, was I couldn't see where that top one was. So hopefully I've done enough of these where you can see where the top one is. I am going to leave my Etsy link down in the comments. See there? I'm going to leave my Etsy link down in the comments for you. And if you'll go take a look, see if there's anything you need. Let's see, what else? I guess that's really about it for now. I've been doing a lot of coasters and different things. I guess I could have brought some of that in here and shown you. But anyway, yeah, so anytime you think you've messed up, just go back. You know, they call that frogging when you rip something out, because you're going to ribbit, and rip it. Yeah, so sorry. I couldn't help myself. There we go. And then go back up to the top one. Did I let off 2 that time or 1? Well, we're going to see if it works right. If it works right, we'll know I did it right. I'm not sure. I'm going to take that one back out. That's what I'm talking about, though. It's so easy just to rip one out and get going again. Just one, and that's my next one. That's where I'm going into next. 2 and 2. Go in that top one, which means this is my next top one right down here. That one right there. That's the next top one. And then 2 and 2. The top one. There. 2 and 2. Whoops, I dropped it. Okay, anyway, I was going to show you too. See how stretchy that is? So that's why it's good for like a hat or something, because it does, see how it contracted back up together, but yet you can stretch. It's got give to it. So anyway, all right, you can put beads on it, make a bracelet, whatever. So that's just the latest thing I've learned in crochet. Having a lot of fun with it. I've sold a few things. Like I said, I've made a lot of coasters. I'm currently making an under the doorstop that's like a frog or some wild looking creature. So that'll be coming up. Again, I'm going to put my link right down there. I don't know when I'll be back for another video. I do need to start doing videos again. But anyway, all right, thanks for stopping in, and I will see y'all hopefully again sometime soon-ish. All right, bye-bye.